After being rejected, Todd Chrisley's home confinement case is now being investigated internally. The Chrisley Knows Best alum Todd Chrisley was making an application under the CARES Act to be released to home confinement, but his application, as well as a number of other applications, but particularly his, was rejected. As a result, his attorney tells Jay Sargent that the case is currently being internally investigated after it was previously denied. He turned it in, but the person handling its administration and processing chose not to proceed with that. She made the decision not to proceed, Sargent says. And then, the application period ended, so he wasn't given the proper consideration in terms of being admitted to home confinement or using a probationary program of any kind. That matter is now being investigated internally, and we feel as though there was no reason why it should have not been processed, even in light of his prison term, Sargent continues. It's very, very unfortunate. Sargent's remarks follow TMZ's story from Friday, which stated that Chrisley, 54, recently applied to spend the balance of his sentence at home rather than at federal prison camp Pensacola in Florida because of the intense heat. In their separate cells, he and his 50-year-old wife Julie are described as living in squalor in 100-degree temperatures, and there's no air conditioning, there's no nothing. According to Sargent, the last round of appeal filings was just finished. In regards to the next steps, Sargent states that the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals could reverse the district court, or they could remand the case back for hearings that should have been held but weren't held during this trial. We made a strong case that they were essentially denied a fair hearing and that their constitutional rights had been violated. Actually, it's all in black and white, the lawyer goes on. And both of their living conditions, she in Lexington, Kentucky, and he in Pensacola, are completely absurd.